Guess who's walking in the door, you guys? It's Taylor.
What are you filming?
What's going on, guys? My name's Jeff Orig. I'm a filmmaker based in Hawaii, and today I'm going to be reacting to RM's Still Life.
I'm still alive. Yeah. I'm still alive. Yo.
I like it so far. Okay, we're gonna keep going because I also like the song too.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Okay, let's go. Now still alive. But I'm moving, 질립 now, going forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. 또 비워 나의 culture. Give me no name, cause I'm untitled. 계속 전시되는 내 삶. Yeah, 그래도 삶. 아직도 삶. 과거는 가버렸고 미래는 모르네. 두 갈래 길에서 숨 고르네. 벗어나고 싶어 이 캔버스의 틀. 어제와 내일이 내게 들인 그늘. 난 그저 담담하게 live earth time. 24/7, yeah baby I'm on time. 난 그저 오늘을 살아 1분 1초마저 가진 처음을 다 걸어보시 no baby I'm still alive. Y'all can lock me in the frame I'm moving. Yeah, I'm still alive. Life is better than the death I'm proving. Yeah, I'm still alive. But I'm moving, 질립 now, going forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. 또 비워 나의 culture. I'm still alive. But I'm moving, 질립 now, going forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. Yo, I never stop, baby, let's get it now. Earth day's my day one, brother. Baby, 난 돈으로 시간을 벌어. 걔네 조롱은 듣지만 닉비 버려. 꼭 벌어지듯 온라인에 목숨 걸어. Trendsetter, I'm a friend better. 시상해줄 정도의 going getter. 결국 네가 원하는 대로는 되지 않았지. 바란 걸 달리 너무 잘 살아내는 내 뜻대로. Living 한남대로. 느껴만 탄탄 대로. 갈 일이 없어 이제 강남대로. 월세 밀린 너 빨리 당장 방 빼고. What a perfect song, look at your chain. Me better do it live, look at my stain. 오늘을 살아 잡초처럼 야한 화초처럼 but I never stay. Oh shit. Hey Pop, what's up? You doing know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying, bro. Shit happens in life, but you know what happens is what happens. Hey, it's gonna be what's gonna be, bro. You just gotta do your thing. Fuck it, let's go. Yeah, come on. I'm still alive. Y'all can lock me in the frame I'm moving. Yeah, I'm still alive. Life is better than the death I'm proving. Yeah, I'm still alive. But I'm moving, 질립 now, go forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. 또 비워 나의 culture. I'm still alive. But I'm moving, 질립 now, go forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. Yo, I never stop, baby, let's get it now.
It's really good. I was particularly paying attention to the lyrics like this first time around, so I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to talk to you about it, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's okay. So, are you gonna pull up a chair or do you? Ladies and gentlemen, look who's joining us. It's Taylor. Taylor's like, you want to talk about BTS and RM? Yeah, I'll join you. Okay, so we were talking off camera that like you think, or Army thinks that he's going to release this album and then go into the military soon thereafter, you think?
Or well, that's kind of the plan. Because like if they're gonna all finish by 2025, they're all gonna have to go soon. And he kind of talks about it in his live too. Like he doesn't know exactly when he's gonna go, but it's probably within the next like year or a few months. So,
and
yeah.
I just feel like this song, like the lyrics sounds like, with that in mind, I feel like those lyrics speak to that a little bit, maybe a lot. That like he keeps moving forward, even though like it's not like yeah.
His was it inspiration for the song was he's like super into art. He like loves going to museums and like looking at paintings and stuff. And he kept seeing a lot of like still life art. So he was like fascinated by that. And he thinks of him as like a piece of art because his life is like for everyone to see, like on display. And still life, even if the painted flower is dead in real life, it's still living through the art.
Oh, right.
Like years later. So that's how he wants to be. What was I saying?
I don't have think.
I forget.
That's fine.
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah.
So like his life is like a art piece and an exhibition, but the person or like the RM you see in the painting is always like changing. He's like still growing, not just like a still piece of, I don't know.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, and like,
and even like the train, the train is where like the people themselves sit still, but they're moving.
oh, right.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, right, we're always constantly in motion.
I'm still alive. Yeah. I'm still alive. Yo. What? Oh, yeah. I'm still alive. Yeah. I'm still alive.
How does it do? Is that like Blender?
It might be. I don't know. There's a bunch of ways to do it. I just saw there's these guys in North or South Dakota, and they have a production company. They just started, but because that area doesn't have a lot of production companies, they've kind of like risen up really quickly. And they did a thing where they took a 7-Up can and put, it's called magician's string. It's even more, it's like even skinnier than like regular fishing line. And it was like super hard to see, like only when they lit it a certain way, like they took their phone and like put the light behind the string could you see the string. So it's possible that that's what's happening, or it could completely be CG and then his hand is just empty. Like all of this could be real. He's holding an actual cup. And then when he lets go here, they take the cup and then just cut it out and freeze it there. But in real life, it fell down. Does that make sense? So it's like they kind of just photoshopped it out, kept it there, and then... But they add a little bit of like... Oh, maybe it is Blender, so that it has that like little 3D to it, so that it can float a little bit.
I'm still alive. Not still alive, but I'm moving.
This is something that we could do, like with very minimal. Like you actually don't need Blender or anything really to do this effect, because it's just like you could put the camera on a tripod, and then you mask out, and like you just freeze frame this portion, and then you kind of just mask out. It's probably easier to mask this, and then freeze that, and then this is like still in motion. And then same with that. And then like this is one of those ideas that like I learned where you lean into the effect. So if they could have kept his like image all clear afterwards, but maybe just to make it go a little faster, and so they don't have to like draw like the most perfect mask, especially around here, they add this like digital artifacting to kind of lean into, oh, we want it to look this way, which is cool. And it's so same thing, like it could be just 2 takes meshed together. And because like they have good camera setups, they could put it on, it's called like a motion control system, and then like that, it's basically like a robot arm or like a robot setup that can repeat the same camera move every single time. There's like different levels. There's like super expensive robots, and then there's like kind of much cheaper ones that are don't, like, I don't know, we can pull up examples later, but this doesn't have to be a super expensive motion control system.
No name, 'cause I'm untitled. 계속 전시되는 내 삶. Yeah, 그래도
So then all these just like separate takes masked together, and then because it was done on a motion control system, it's really easy. It's much easier to create something like this.
아직도 삶 학원 가버렸고 미래는 모르는 두 갈래 길에서 숨 고르는 벗어나고 싶어 이 캔버스의 틀 어제와 내일이 내게 들인 그늘 나 그저 담담하게 live earth time 24/7 yeah baby I'm on time 난 그저 오늘을 살아 일본을 좀마저 같은 처음을 다 걸어보신 너 I'm still alive.
That's like, what is that, Blender?
Yes, like all of this is probably all Blender. Like he could even just be sitting in a blank set, just that chair is real, and then none of this like subway train is real at all. Could be, but it depends on like how they wanted to do it. And I'm not like a visual effects like specialist at all, but just a little that I know that like there's different ways to approach this.
Guys, Blender is really hard.
It's super hard.
I'm trying to learn right now because I was inspired by something from Wildflower that I wanted to make, and so in like 24 hours I tried to like learn everything. It's really hard.
It's crazy hard. And like the people that are good at it, they truly are artists. Like you have to be a good artist to make this stuff look realistic, because you have to know and understand like how light works. Just like a painter, like a good painter making a painting look realistic or create some sort of emotion, it's the same thing. It's just that rather than using, you know, paint on a canvas, they're using pixels on a screen, and it's still light. Like when you look at paint on a canvas, that's light being reflected off that canvas into our eyes, and then we interpret it. Same thing here. Like those digital artists have to create this like patterns of light using these pixels to create an image in our mind. And then so you have to know like how does light like actually look on a metallic surface versus a plastic surface versus a vinyl surface, and so on, and then they will create that. Now there's been a lot of like tools that help to make it easier, quote unquote easier, for the digital artist to create more realistic looking effects, but still you have to know how to find those and access those. And that program Blender or programs like it, they're like so complicated and like so deep, it's just like crazy to know what all the tools are.
Me in the frame, I'm moving. Yeah, I'm still alive. Life is better than the death, I'm proving. Yeah, I'm still alive. But I'm moving. Just live now, don't forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. Don't be one night go to. I'm still alive. But I'm moving. Just live now, don't forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. You will never stop, baby. Let's get it now.
I like that light change.
Go forward, yeah. 멈추지 않은 정물. You will never stop, baby. Let's get it now.
You know who Anderson .Paak is?
I don't.
He's from Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars.
Oh, okay.
You know, like Leave the Door Open.
Do I? I don't know if I do.
He doesn't know any like pop music.
I don't any. Yeah, like you've been in my car and you know you hear the music that I listen to, right? Like it's not pop music at all.
Sometimes
right?
there's like no lyrics.
There's most of the time there's no lyrics. So.
Earth days my day one brother. Baby 난 돈으로 시간을 벌어. 걔네 조롱은 듣지만 닉비 버려. 꼭 벌어지들 온라인에 목숨 걸어. Trendsetter, I'm a friend better. 시상의 저 정도에 go and get her. 결국 네가 원하는.
Could be just all in Blender or something like Blender. Like, especially that to me, right before that shot, looks like it's in Blender. But like, you know, most people, when you're not like staring at the background, you're looking at the artist.
That's like my favorite lyric. Like usually people say look at my chain to like flex, but look at my stains like look at the mistake I made, like proudly showing it and that he grew from it. So I like that.
Wow, that's cool. What did it say?
I think it's just the title. Yeah, Anderson Paak still life.
Oh, I see.
I know what you're saying, bro. Shit happens in life, but you know what happens is what happens. It's gonna be what's gonna be, bro. You just gotta do your thing. Yeah, come on.
I did a project like that in like college.
Oh.
With a mirror, and like masked out the mirror so that I was in front and the mirror were like doing different things.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Did I see this? Is this on your YouTube?
I think it was on my reel when I applied to intern here.
않은 정물 Don't be one night culture I'm still out but I'm moving Just lit now go forward yeah 멈추지 않은 정물 Yo I never stop baby let's get it now
Yes. Very cool.
I really want to learn Blender now.
Yeah, I agree.
Like when we say it's just Blender, it's not like it's easy. Like we're saying it's easy. It's not. Blender's so hard.
It is so hard. I don't. Yeah, you have to like totally commit to learning it. I feel like it's not. The learning curve is so steep. I mean, it's so useful, so powerful. Like for so many different things, and like you don't even realize like how much CG is used in sort of non-traditional CG moments just to kind of like clean things up or, you know, add a little whatever here or there. I'm
also,
excited
I like Blender because like he knows I hate shooting. I like filming things. So like I don't have to go out and shoot something. If I envision something, I could just like create it in Blender.
Okay, very good. Keep learning.
I've only got like a box so far.
Cool. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye.